Listen, we got to discuss some breaking news involving Claressa Shields, Remy Ma, Papoose. I mean, this is just downright just crazy as you analyze what's happening. Obviously, we got a little bit of, kind of craziness going on, a little love triangle, it seems. But there is a sports element here, ladies and gentlemen, because there was a fight challenge. And whenever Claressa Shields, and the last time I checked, she holding just about all them belts. When she talking about a fight, I mean, it requires some undivided attention, no matter who it is. Claressa, she is challenging Remy Ma to a celebrity boxing match. We all know these celebrity boxing matches have grown a life of its own. We got checks just ranging from Lord knows what. Obviously, Remy Ma is not going to entertain a fight, with Claressa Shields. I think that their best bet is to go, the social media route. It's actually very unfortunate to see Remy and Papoose, go through their little situation, departure, whatever you want to call it, all over the national airways. A lot of people looked at Papoose and Remy as, a model relationship, a model marriage. Remy, she had to do some time. Anybody that's following the New York hip hop scene, if you've been living under a rock, Remy is one of the members of the legendary Terror Squad, Big Pun, Fat Joe. I mean, the list goes on. I'm not going to get all into it. It's just wild. And Papoose don't get enough credit lyrically. I know that we just look at him as a guy on the arm of Remy and this, that, and the third, but Papoose is pound for pound one of the best rappers, to probably ever touch the mic. He just could never put all the music together in terms of his records, but as far as bar for bar, it's gonna be very hard pressed to stack up an artist and say, yo, this guy, he's just way better than him. That's not the case. And you heard it here first here, Flight Sports. Don't sleep on, what Papoose is bringing to the table. But let's get back to business, man, because obviously both of these guys are spending their holidays, in a wild situation. Papoose is, if I'm not mistaken, they saying that he had releasing pictures of Remy at a holiday, a previous holiday while he was, at home with his daughter. That's what was reported. This is all over. This is being picked up by sports outlets. Obviously, hip hop. It's just crazy because Remy Ma, she went in. They both have put out, posts and things like that. If I'm not mistaken, Remy is a legend that Claressa Shields and Papoose were together, while they were, while Remy and Pap was together. You got Papoose, a legend that Remy, stepped out on him. So I didn't even know that Papoose and Claressa Shields was even together. I didn't see that coming. But basically, a lot came out as I'm analyzing all of these things. Remy, she put out the lady Claressa Shields. That sorry publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. He said, I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me that stay quiet, that's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never he would never mess with you because you ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it since you so tough, boo. So this is what Remy and Claressa Shields are both going at it. They are linking some text messages that have been broadcasted to the world. So it's kind of crazy as I'm looking into some things. You are a human being. No human being is going to be able to report that every move you see nothing wrong with that. As I'm looking at it, it says that you take accountability. You are one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe or to communicate you fell asleep in the Sprinter. You know, so here goes Papoose. He says, sad to say that Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to mess around repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she played the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous times. She rather clout chase on social media than handle this like a civilized adult. I did not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through this all. Claressa Shields says this can't be serious. You have um, two people saying that Remy had two boyfriends. Remy responded, "That's what he told you." You know, so I mean, it's just a wild thing going on right about now in the sports world. You know, it's just a messed up situation. You know, I'm just gonna keep it all the way real with you. I really don't know like where all this is gonna be headed. You know, that's my humble opinion. How's this gonna end? You know, but we're gonna find out. You know, to keep it all the way real, we're gonna have to find out because there will be no fight. You know, you're not Claressa Shields is not gonna fight Remy Ma. So I just want to point that out right now. Claressa Shields is 15-0, no losses, no draws. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, you know, she WBC, WBF, WBO, you know, just in, like I said, it just don't make no sense. And you can't, I don't know who you could throw her in the ring with right now, even on the boxing side, you know, who is going to put up a challenge to Claressa Shields. So let alone, you know, you bringing somebody in from hip hop, you know, that's why I'm like, come on, where are we going with this? You know, Remy's not going to challenge, you know, accept no challenge like this. I hope that these two, they could figure it out. Papoose and Remy, they figure it out, you know, because nobody wanted to see this. You know, at the end of the day, we looked at them as the model relationship. You know, it seemed like they was just inseparable, the perfect pairing. But clearly, you know, something was going on. You heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. Let's get in the comment section. Let's break this thing down. We're going to have more news updates and more. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV. This is a wild story. Peace and love. You already know what it is.